Okay, time for our next mission. This one, we're gonna do Thane. Let's go take care of Thane's problem. Alright. I need to get some of these others done so my map is not so cluttered. Alright, let's go help Thane. Alright, where are you, Thane? There you are. Oh. Get her into a decent outfit. I don't like that red outfit very much. And let's bring Garrus. No, I'm gonna bring Jack. I want to hear her comment. Alright, Thane. Give you that. Jack. Save. Shockwave. No, I don't like well, might as well. Give her Shockwave. Alright. Looks good. No. I picked the GPS because it's got some decent range. It doesn't have the kind of scatter that the other shotguns have. So it's better at range. That way I can keep her fighting at range and still be effective with a shotgun. I mean, I suppose I could switch her over to that, but whatever. And that looks good. Alright. You don't have any...
I found references to a forger named Fade in C-Sec crime reports, Shepard. Perhaps that is a good place to start looking. Also, according to C-Sec, a Drell recently passed through customs. The C-Sec office may have more information.
Do you have anything to say?
I want to know when the next shuttle will get here.
There's one every 10 minutes.
I don't want to wait that long.
I can't make the shuttles go any faster, sir.
You humans are all racist.
Where's Thane's thing? Isn't it right? Oh, it's right here. Where are you? There you are.
You think Citadel security would be the tightest in the galaxy? I see no fewer than 14 fatal flaws a skilled assassin could exploit. 8 of them existed when I was here 10 years ago.
Let's talk to Bailey.
Yes?
My associate's trying to find his son. We think a local criminal may have hired him.
That should be easy. We don't see many Drell here. There we go. One of my men reported a Drell recently. And he was talking to Mouse. Interesting.
Mouse?
Ah, petty criminal. Probably not the guy who hired your boy, but a messenger. He's a former duct rat. Runs errands for anyone who'll pay.
What sort of trouble has Mouse been getting himself into?
Odd jobs for shifty people. Duct rats take whatever is available to get by. Data running, fencing stolen goods, selling illegal VI personalities. Actually, he was selling one of you.
Me?
Yeah, when you erased a file, it would say, I delete data like you on the way to real errors. Buggy, though. It crashed every half hour. The error message was about how the galaxy was at stake, and you should fix the problem yourself.
If Tally was here, if I'd had Tally in the squad, she would say, that's pretty extreme, Shepard. And then Shepard would respond, go ahead, laugh it up, Tally.
What was it you called Mouse?
Duct rat. It's a local slang for the poor kids who grow up in the station. When they're small, they tend to play in the ventilation ducts where adults can't get to them.
Aren't the ducks dangerous?
Every couple of months, we pull a little body out of them. Lacerated by fan blades, broken by a deadfall, suffocated by vacuum exposure. Those are just the ones we know about. More just disappear. Maybe they get sucked into space. Maybe they fall into the protein vats the keepers run. Mouse survived long enough that he can't fit in the ducts anymore. He was one of the smarter ones, or the luckier ones.
I've heard enough.
Mouse is usually upstairs outside the Dark Star. He works out of a public comm terminal. You should pick up a copy of the Shepard VI when you talk to him. It sounds like your boy's running with the wrong crowd.
Yes, I agree.
If Mouse can't get you in touch with your son directly, he'll know who can. I'll help you if you need it.
You don't know us, Captain. Why are you going so far to help us?
I've worked Zakera for 2 years. Every day kids turn to crime because they've got no other choice, because their parents don't care. You're trying to save yours.
He faces a dark path.
We better hurry then.
You didn't tell him that Kolyat plans to assassinate someone.
I also didn't tell him what you do for a living. Do you normally discuss assassinations with the police?
I take your point. Thank you, Shepard.
We're gonna get enough money out of Thane's mission where we can buy that assault rifle upgrade on Tuchanka, so... Time to stock up the cabin. Still have to buy that paddlefish on Ilion. I don't think there's anything here, is there? Nope. We'll get to Mouse in a sec.
Yeah, I can get that. No problem. Well, except that might be more difficult. No, that's fine. That's
Do you ever stop pissing? Are you just like stuck in here, man?
Reminds me of a latrine in Purgatory. 7 guys came at me. Guards and prisoners. Split one's head open. Snapped the spine of another. But I was slow. They got me. Later on, I got them. One by one.
What are you?
Yeah, sure. I can get you 2 cases by the end of the day.
You Mouse?
What are you... Oh, shit. Krios. I thought you were retired. Commander Shepard? I thought you died. What do you want with me?
Be still, Mouse. You can change your pants in a moment.
How do you know Thane?
Krios? He didn't... If he didn't say nothing, I ain't either.
When we heard the name, I didn't think it could be the same Mouse. He was a contact on the Citadel when I was active. He and some other children would gather information on my targets.
don't think this shepherd would appreciate that fact. I mean, considering her interactions with Talitha, her own past, I don't think she'd appreciate that fact.
You put children in danger to spy for you?
Children, the poor. My people's word for their kind is Dralafa, the ignored. They're everywhere, see everything. Yet they are never seen. You gave another Drell instructions for an assassination. Who's the target?
I don't know. I didn't ask. Because the people I work for, they can make me disappear. I'd like to help you, Krios. You always done right by us, but I ain't gonna die for you.
I don't know what that says. I've never picked that one. I've generally been pretty friendly to Mouse. And I don't see that this shepherd is particularly sadistic. I mean, she wants to get the thing done. She doesn't have to necessarily hang people off a ledge and threaten to drop them to get what she wants, so...
Look, you know Thane. He wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. Do it for him.
I want to. He was always nice to us. But these people ain't nice, Krios.
Nobody's gonna know you talked to us.
Mouse, I swear that you won't be named.
All right, all right. He came with that hollow you took of me. Said he wanted a job. I ran through your old contacts to see who might give him a shot. The guy who offered was Elias Kellum.
It's, one of the things is, I think it'd be nice if you didn't know whether you could pass a persuade check or not. That way, I mean, it's kind of like right now, it's the I win button, since I know I can go that way. And it kind of discourages role-playing, especially when the I win button's got the same paraphrasing, more or less, as the other options. It's like, why not pick the I win one if it's got the exact same paraphrasing? I mean, it doesn't help you with the role-playing. Anyway, you got to ask about this first. If you want to get this line of dialogue. I've asked this one first, and this line just disappears.
One other thing. That Shepherd VI you're selling?
Oh shit, you heard? Look, you were dead. It was totally legal to make a VI of you.
Give me a copy and we'll call it even.
What? I mean, sure, yeah, absolutely. Sorry about the whole... Just so you know, there's 3 Volas who are patching it all the time.
Tell me about Kellum.
Human. Moved to the Citadel about 10 years ago. He was little people when you were here, Krios. He got big after the Geth attack. Lots of the big guys from before got cacked, all in them big fancy apartments up on the Presidium. Now he runs the rackets on the lower end of the ward, Shin Akiba. He's seriously bad news.
You did good, Mouse.
Yeah. Hope I live long enough to pat myself on the back.
Kellum will never know.
I hope not. I'm out of here, Krios. Next time you're in town, just don't bring the family.
Yeah, I'm not sure if all of that was totally in character for the shepherd. Maybe she would have threatened the dude, but I don't really much... Nah, I don't know. It's hard to know.
Let's head back to Bailey.
I'm not going to ask him if that was hard or not for him. Not sure Shepard cares. I don't think she cares that much about... She's not a jerk, but she doesn't care that much about Mouse. I'm gonna find out one thing. They're not there yet.
Yes?
Can we talk about my associate's son?
You talked to Mouse? Did you get the name of the guy he's working with?
Elias Kellum.
Kellum. Shit. Look, this is awkward. Kellum and I have an agreement. He doesn't cause too much trouble and buys tickets to the CSEC charity ball from me. In return, I ignore him.
Will you still help us?
I'll get some of my people to bring him in and set him up in a private room. You can interrogate him yourself. I'll stay out of sight, and if I'm lucky, Kellum will believe that I had nothing to do with it.
I didn't want to go the upper route, because it's like this Shepard herself has worked with criminals. If this guy wants to work with criminals because it makes the ward safer, well, okay, fine. And it's not her concern anyway, whether he's corrupt or not. And I didn't feel like getting really super harsh on him either, so, I mean, it's just like, okay, fine. Does that mean we're not going to get help from you now? That's all I want to know. I don't care about taking a moral stance on it. Or she doesn't, anyway. Okay, let's go.
Bring him in. We might not have much time.
I'll make it happen. Wait here.
We got Kellum. Tell Bailey we're ready.
He'll expect me to get him out of this.
Not today, I think.
Captain, his lawyer's here. Bet Elias has his VI set to page him if CSEC gets within 10 meters.
I'll stall him. Get in there and work fast.
We should question him together. Keep the pressure on. Thoughts on how we approach it?
I'm going to pull the Spectre card. And if I can't pull it through a persuasion check, there's another way to pull it as well. But you actually, for the second path, you actually do need to be a Spectre. And Shepard is a Spectre. She got her Spectre status back from Anderson. But we'll see if we can pass the persuade check.
I plan to improvise. No plan survives contact with the enemy anyway.
I suppose that's true. I won't interfere then. This will be difficult. If we're too gentle with him, his advocate will get past Bailey. If we're too rough, well, we need him alive.
You worry too much. How hard can this be?
You've never done this before, have you?
Get me out of these restraints, Bailey. Pretty funny bringing me down here like this. The hell are you two?
Pass the check. I wonder how many people know if you just keep going the non-persuade route, eventually you can pull the Spectre card when his lawyer gets in the room. But you gotta be a Spectre for that one. Otherwise, you have to bribe him.
My name's Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Prove it.
I don't have to prove anything. Spectres are above the law. We clear?
Crystal.
Good. Now, fortunately, I'm not after you. You contracted an assassin. Who's the target?
Joram Talid. A Turian. He's running for office. He lives in the 800 blocks.
Thanks. You won't see us again. No offense, but you're a problem below my pay grade.
I like that line.
That may go down in history as the shortest interrogation ever.
You're below my pay grade.
What's the story? Why'd Kellum hire the boy?
Assassination. A Turian named Joram Talid. You know him?
Joram? Yeah. You might have seen his posters around. He's promising to end organized crime on the ward. Thing is, his message is all mixed up in race politics. He's anti-human.
Are things so bad that people can openly campaign as anti-human?
You haven't heard what the aliens have been saying? They think the Council died because our fleet refused to save them. That we stacked the new Council with humans and yes-men. Anderson does his best to be diplomatic, but they act like we're jackbooted thugs enforcing a coup.
We need to stop this assassination. Can you get us to the 800 blocks?
Sergeant, get a patrol car. These two need to get to the 800 blocks.
Yes, sir.
I was tempted to go not my problem, but Shepard would be concerned about this kind of thing, I think. It's not her problem, but that's not what she says, and it's certainly not the way, or if she says it in such an uncaring manner, then I don't think it fits with her.
There he is. How do you want to play this?
Follow the lead on the maintenance catwalks. Tell me what he's doing. The Krogan bodyguard will make him easy to follow.
Where will you be?
The darkest corner with the best view. I'm on Kira, Lord of Hunters. Grant that my hands be steady, my aim be true, and my feet swift. And should the worst come to pass, grant me forgiveness.
Don't know what the worst is there. Not finding your target.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
You can count on it.
Show the humans they won't get their way. I will. And I'll do it through legal processes, not by a coup attempt. And don't forget, my friends, there are treasonous elements in our own house. The humans seize power by themselves, but they can't hold on to it without the support of the lesser races. This doesn't stop here. I won't rest until the humans have been removed from power. Other races wait patiently for hundreds or thousands of years to earn an embassy. To the humans, no! They conveniently show up right after the council's been killed. They surround us with warships. They dictate terms. That's not how we do things. We respect tradition. Humans think anything 10 years old is obsolete. Worthless. How can they contribute to a 2,000-year-old government? Have we seen anything good since the humans moved into Zakera Ward?
I like their food.
I'll have to take your word for that. I can't eat human food. But let's be serious. Since the Shinakiba Enclave opened, crime has increased. Incidents of racial tension are up 24%, despite 116 new CSEC officers assigned to the ward. Of course, most of those officers aren't Turians, or Solarians, or Asari. They're humans who turn a blind eye to the crimes of other humans. That corruption goes all the way to the top. Don't think a human with a CSEC captain's badge is any less a crook than the thugs he deals with. It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
Okay.
You can count on it.
Show the humans they won't get their way.
All right. Oh, that's right. I gotta report him.
I'm on him, Thane. He's talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
The first time I did this, I actually failed.
I'm following.
This is a... Thane, you got a stupid plan here. I hate to tell you that, but you got a stupid plan here.
Have you got him?
Looks like he's talking to another voter.
Any sign of call yet?
No.
I'm moving to another position. Ahead of him.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
Stay close, Shepard.
Did he say that because I got too far ahead? Too far ahead? He's right there, Thane.
No problem so far.
Shut up, Thane. If you know where he is, why are you relying on me?
Do you have the target?
Nope.
I've got him.
And here the dialogue cuts out. I don't understand. I wish it didn't cut out. I think I heard the dialogue once, but then I've never heard it again. Where'd the Krogan go? There he is.
I'm almost in position. He's letting the bodyguard do all the work. That lets him deny involvement.
Yeah.
No sign of trouble.
No dialogue from Shepard in this case. I think it's right around here where I lost him. For some reason, Talid, whatever his name is, decides he's going to sprint through here.
I'm following. What's he doing? I don't have a good angle. What's he doing?
One of his guards is talking to the bartender. Looks like a shakedown.
I'm relocating to the next room. Let me know if anything changes.
But Turian dances like Trainer.
Target in sight.
What?
I still don't see him, Shepard. Did he leave?
Yes, sir.
You're running for office. Lots of people watch you.
Where is he now?
Yes, sir.
He's meeting a couple of mercenaries. Looks like the same group his bodyguard comes from.
He looks nervous. Could be he's noticed you.
Maybe he saw Kolyat in here somewhere.
Also a possibility. There are obstructions ahead. I'll try to go around. Don't lose him.
Maybe you're just paranoid.
Yes, sir.
If you know he looks like he's nervous, why did you ask me for a stats report if you could see the dude? You didn't need to ask Shepard.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing back here?
Just passing through, don't mind me.
Shepard, I haven't picked up Talid again. Can you see him?
Wait just a damn minute. You can't be back here. This is private property. I'm gonna call CSEC. How did you get in here anyway?
Kid, I don't care about the junk in here. Get out of my way.
I'm calling CSEC.
I'll be long gone by the time they get here.
I'll stop you. Or I could, you know, not.
Good.
Yeah, so you just go then.
I like that second renegade option. I haven't tested all 6, but that's my favorite so far. Or not.
Ah! Kolyat!
Oh, CSEC! Ow!
Thane.
I saw.
He's heading to Talid's apartment.
Kolyat.
This is a joke. Now you show up.
Help me, Drell. I'll do whatever you want.
CSEC, put the gun down, son.
Get out of my way. I'm walking out. He's coming with me.
They'll have snipers outside.
I don't need your help. What the...
Talid, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I will.
Take the boy into custody.
You son of a bitch!
I've not taken the Paragon interrupt there once and saw the results and decided, I mean, the Renegade where you could kill Talid just doesn't make any sense at all. I mean, it's just like ridiculously written and plotted. So I will never not take the Paragon interrupt again. It's just ridiculous. Although I don't mind shooting Kolyat too much, but shooting Talid is just ridiculous.
Your father and I have killed a lot of people. You haven't. There's no reason you should start.
I read his files. What made it all right for him to kill all those years?
I was 6 when the Hanar began to train me. I didn't know any better. Your mother woke me from my battle sleep.
And why did you leave her? Why weren't you there when she died?
Your mother. They killed her to get to me. It was my fault.
What?
After her body was given to the deep, I went to find them. The triggermen, the ringleaders. I hurt them. Eventually killed them. When I went back to see you, you were older. I should have stayed with you.
I guess it's too bad for me you waited so long, huh?
Kolyat, I've taken many bad things out of the world. You're the only good thing I ever added to it.
This isn't a conversation you should have in front of strangers. Boys, take Kolyat and his father back to the precinct. Give them a room and as much time as they need.
We already asked this, and it gives us the same response, so I'm not even gonna bother.
I'm surprised you're not trying to arrest all of us.
The kid obviously hadn't committed a crime in his life. Not so sure about the father, though. I have to get back to the precinct. Come on, I'll give you a lift.
He gives you that same line even if you murder Talid right there in front of him. That's why I hate that option. It's just so poor. Anyway, Thane has dealt with his son. He should be clear of any further distractions from the mission. Thane's personal matter revealed troubling issues with Citadel politics. May have to support Elias Kellum and similar criminals to counteract anti-human bias. Bailey at CSEC offers a possible recruiting opportunity. Shredder ammo is worthless. New outfit, heavy pistol damage, 30,000 credits. We didn't level up. I wonder how many points we need to level.
I've been in there a while.
The kid's been through a lot. I ran some searches in the CSEC archive. About 10 years back, a bunch of real bad people were killed. Like someone was cleaning house. The prime suspect was a Drell. We never caught him.
I think I don't know exactly what it's going to say, but I think this is what the Shepherd would say, 'cause she needs Thane for her mission.
Someone like that is trouble you don't want to deal with.
Someone's got to deal with it. Doesn't have to be me, though.
How'd it go?
Our problems, they aren't something I can fix with a few words. We'll keep talking, see what happens.
Your boy shot some people. No one I feel sympathy for, but there it is.
Either one of these supposedly get him off with community service, but I just can't see the Shepherd thinking the kid shouldn't pay a price for what he tried to do. I mean, she works with criminals if they're an asset, but she's not against She doesn't mean she's a criminal herself or supports crime. And would just as soon arrest criminals if they can't be an asset. So I think I'm going to go this way.
What kind of punishment is he facing?
I think my testimony will get it down to a couple years of incarceration.
You'd stand up for him? Why?
The people he shot deserved it. Between you and me and the bulkhead, the ward will be better for it.
Thank you, Captain.
All right. And that's usually the route I go, is that middle one. It doesn't make any difference in ME3 which of those you do. I mean, I missed out on some morality points, but big deal. So how much do we have to go to the next level? 16 hull points. Are they there yet? Yes. Here's 50.
I can't believe these humans. No fly lists? What have they turned this place into?
If I was role-playing this, I would have to fail the mission. But I want the 50 points experience, so Shepard's going to go out of character here for a minute.
I overheard you talking. Having a problem?
A human. Your kind is always shoving your way in to solve the galaxy's problems, aren't you?
If you go this way, she gets really upset, and then if you want to do the mission, then you have to apologize, and I don't want to apologize, because that's even more out of a character. This would be in character, but it will lead to a mission failure unless you do the apology, and that's even more out of character, so I'm going to go this way.
I'm not sure what I did to deserve that.
You didn't. Not personally, anyway. Since your kind took over the council, they've added new security checks and travel restrictions, all to keep us safe, they claim. We've been flagged as a potential risk for Geth infiltration. They won't let us board a ship back to Asari space.
Why would they consider you a risk? You're obviously not Geth.
I don't know. They wouldn't tell us. We got on a list somewhere for some reason, and they won't tell us anything because it's classified.
Who won't let you board a ship?
I don't know who made the decision. Some pencil pusher at the shuttle port told us. The one outside the CSEC station?
I'll see if I can get it sorted out.
I'm not holding my breath.
And if you have Zaid with you and you... Oh, and she gets up and she shoves Shepard in the chest. It's kind of interesting. And if you have Zaid, you get a special line of dialogue where you look into my eye or something like that. It's kind of cool. But I just want to get this quest done, and I don't want to apologize to her. That would be even worse. Now for this, you do need to be a Spectre.
I'm sorry, sir, but I'll need you to remove... Can I help you, ma'am?
Ask about
It's been a couple
this.
years since I passed through here. Security seems to have tightened a bit.
After the Geth attack, there was a review of security protocol. A few minor changes were made to reduce the risk of Geth infiltration. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Geth do not intentionally infiltrate, except for the Geth infiltrator, I suppose.
I talked to a couple of Asari. They say customs won't let them leave the station, but they weren't told why. Can you help me out?
I'm sorry, sir, but all matters related to station security are classified. We can't risk Geth infiltration. Revealing why someone is on a watch list might compromise the safety of CSEC's undercover agents.
Now I'm going to pull the Spectre card.
My name's Shepard. I'm a Spectre. I checked them out personally, and I'm confident that they're safe to travel. I want them removed from your watch list.
I'll have to confirm your identity. Well, alright then. I'll have their names removed per your authority, Spectre. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I'm fine. Thanks for your help.
Next.
I know Tally's got something to say about security, so does Garrus sometimes.
Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
It depends on what position I think they are in the squad.
Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
Whether they're on the right or left.
So?
Good news. I convinced them to let you go.
You what? How did you do that?
When a Spectre vouches for someone, CSEC listens.
You're a Spectre? I heard the humans were nominating many of their kind, but I didn't know that...
I was a Spectre before we got a seat on the council.
Then you must be Shepard. I never would have guessed. It's an honor to meet you. Please forgive my earlier rudeness. We should get ready to leave. There should be another ship heading to Thessia tomorrow.
And there we go. Leveled up. Good. Main reason is I wanted Liara to be at level 27 because our next mission is going to be Shadow Broker. Why don't we just end this right here on the Citadel, and when we return, Shepard will be on the Normandy and heading back to Ilium, and we will do Shadow Broker. Until then, have a nice day.